As a parent, I know there's so much parenting advice to sift through. Every parent wants to prepare their child for a successful life. From their birth on, we make decisions that we hope so much are the right ones for our child, but we may not know for years to come. Add to this the complexity of finances, something we ourselves might struggle to manage well, and the seemingly simple decisions about things like allowance can loom large. I'm Sarah Lewis, the Family and Community Development Agent in Southeast Alaska for the University of Alaska Fairbanks Cooperative Extension Service. I'm also the mom of 2 kids and have studied, and yes, even stressed over the seemingly conflicting theories about allowances for kids. The 2 main philosophies are: first, connect money with work just like we do as adults. If you work, you get paid. Second, allowances should focus on teaching good money management and should not reward children for the contributions they should already make as part of the family. But as usual, these are not mutually exclusive. So I'm going to recommend you offer your children both opportunities for learning. And here's one way you can do this. First, let's disconnect allowances from contributions to the family. There are many types of jobs and chores kids can do in their family that could be considered basic, important contributions to keeping the house and family running smoothly, like caring for animals and general cleaning and tidying. But some are extra or perhaps seasonal, like raking the yard or caring for younger siblings. Second, it's important to remember that children do best when they feel significant in their home and family. They need only the opportunity to contribute to feel that significance. So decide what household and family jobs are appropriate for your child to do on a regular basis. For example, my 6-year-old feeds the dog, cleans up his toys in the common spaces of the house and in his room, makes his bed, and unloads the silverware from the dishwasher. My 16-year-old walks the dog, loads and unloads the dishwasher, hand washes pots and pans, clears her personal items from the common spaces, and babysits her little brother when mom and dad are doing tasks that benefit the family, like grocery shopping or overtime work. Neither child gets paid for these chores. These are their contributions to our home and family. Instead of being tied to payment, these contributions are tied to their privileges. In our home, they must finish their contributions before they get any screen or phone time. Another timeless skill to learn. Work needs to come before play, most of the time. Third, determine an appropriate allowance amount for each child based on what you expect them to purchase for themselves. For my 6-year-old, this includes all toys and candy except those associated with birthdays and holidays. He gets $3 a week spending money, but I doubled this, so $3 also goes to his savings and giving jars for a total allowance of $6 a week, $1 per year of his age. My 16-year-old must buy her own clothes, except during a back-to-school period, pay for entertainment when she's not with the family, and pay for any meals and coffee she has with friends. So she gets $40 a week, half of which goes automatically to her savings account at the bank. So she only has $20 spending money a week. If we are at the store and my son wants a new toy, I need only ask if he has his wallet and enough money to buy it. If he does, I let him do that. It's his money to spend. But if he doesn't, I tell him to check his savings jar at home. If he still doesn't have enough, we work together to make a plan for him to save enough money. I decided on my children's allowance amounts because, frankly, they're not high enough. My kids must save their money or do extra chores or home contributions that aren't on their list. For example, my 16-year-old gets paid to babysit the 6-year-old when my husband and I go on a date night. I also paid her to clean up the garden last fall. I hope from this, my children are learning 3 main skills: how to contribute to a family and home, how to manage their spending money, and how to plan for the future by saving money. And an unexpected benefit of the system? No more begging or whining at the store because they know my answer. Do you have enough money? and they know what to do if the answer is yes or no. My recommendation, from both experience and studying research on the topic, is to disconnect money from your children's household contributions, give them an allowance that offers some spending freedom but still requires them to save, and require they complete several age-appropriate family contributions each day or week and offer payment for extra household duties. Help your children understand the importance of money in our lives, but also the importance of responsibility and their importance within your family.